Hello, I'm Lewis, and this video is the studio that secretly owned hundreds of classics. Artisan Entertainment, formerly known as United States of America Home Video, International Video Entertainment, IVE, and Live Entertainment, was an American film studio and home video company. It was founded in 1983 and was considered one of the largest mini-major film studios until it merged with later mini-major film studio Lionsgate Entertainment on December 15, 2003. At the time of its acquisition, Artisan had a library of thousands of films developed through acquisition, original production and distribution agreements. Its headquarters and private screening room were located in Santa Monica, California. It also had an office in Tribeca in Manhattan, New York. The company owned the home video rights to the film libraries of Republic Pictures, ITC Entertainment, Gladden Entertainment, Miramax Films, Hemdale Film Corporation, The Shooting Gallery, and Carolco Pictures before it became defunct. Artisan's releases included Requiem for a Dream, Pie, Killing Zoe, The Blair Witch Project, Grizzly Falls, Startup.com, Novocaine, and National Lampoon's Van Wilder. A mysterious collective amassed an astonishing number of iconic recordings, and now we'll delve into the fascinating history of this secretive studio. Artisan, unlike most movie studios, had its roots in the home video industry. A hidden empire of music production quietly controlled countless iconic recordings. For decades, Artisan Entertainment was founded in 1980 by Noel Celsius Bloom as Family Home Entertainment, Inc., and it was initially operated as a subsidiary of adult film distributor Caballero Control Corporation. It received a distribution pact with Wizard Video. In 1982, the latter had sold 10,000 copies of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre a week. Also in 1982, the label started distributing titles by Monterey Home Video. Later on, it received a distribution deal with MGM/UA Home Video to distribute the latter's library. In 1983, it received a new agreement with Filmation in order to distribute their library on videocassette. In 1983, FHE began operating a new subsidiary, United States of America Home Video, when tapes were usually packaged in large boxes and included non-family films such as Supergirl, Silent Night, Deadly Night, several Lorimer titles, and many B-movies. It also published titles under the Adventure Video label, which began and ended with B-actress Sybil Danning talking about the film in question, and also released sports videos under the United States of America Sports Video label. In 1984, FHE and United States of America became part of Noel Bloom's NCB Entertainment Group, which also included Bloom's other labels, Caballero Home Video, Monterey Home Video, and Thriller Video. And then later that year, both were consolidated into International Video Entertainment, Inc., formed under NCB and also taking ownership of Monterey and Thriller Video. The IVE name was used for non-family releases, although the United States of America name continued until 1987. And the FHE name was used for family releases. Also that year, Bloom launched Concept Productions to develop live programming. In the late 1980s, the company also branched out into film distribution for television. In 1987, IVE was acquired by Carolco Pictures from NCB Entertainment after Carolco had taken a minority interest in the latter a year earlier. That year, it secured a deal with MCA Distributing Corporation to handle distribution of its titles. The unrated release of Angel Heart was the first Carolco film released by IVE on video. The studio hired Jose Menendez, previously of RCA, as head of IVE. He was responsible for creating product deals with Sylvester Stallone's White Eagle Enterprises and producer Edward Pressman. In 1989, Menendez and his wife were murdered by their two sons. Also in the same year, Noel Celsius Bloom left IVE after disputes with Carolco to start Celebrity Home Entertainment, with some of IVE's employees defecting to the new company. Later in 1987, the company had acquired the assets of home video distributor Vista Home Video from the Vista organization for $38 million. In 1988, IVE and FHE were consolidated into Live Entertainment after a merger with wholesale media distributor Lieberman Enterprises. Live formed new ventures outside the home video business, including ownership of retail music and video chains across the East Coast. After the acquisitions of such stores as Strawberries and Waxy Maxy, and its Lieberman subsidiary acquired Navarre Corporation, it partnered with distributor Radio Vision International in 1988 to launch a music-oriented label, Radio Vision Video. A shadowy studio empire quietly controlled the music of countless iconic artists. In 1990, IVE became Live Home Video. Carolco formed its own home video division under a partnership with Live. The company also formed Avid Home Entertainment, which reissued older Live products, as well as ITC Entertainment's back catalog on videocassette at discount prices, held to a $15 price point. This division was based out of Denver, Colorado, and had their own sales force to better distinguish themselves from their parent company. In 1990, Live acquired German video distributor VCL. Live Entertainment also branched out into film production. The company spent more than $1 million to finance the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, which marked the directorial debut of Quentin Tarantino. Other films included Paul Schrader's Light Sleeper. On January 11, 1991, Live announced that it would acquire Vestron, Inc. for $24 million after its downfall. Vestron had been known best for Dirty Dancing, which had been the second highest-grossing independent film of all time. Vestron releases continued into 1992. Much of Live's earnings were partially thanks to Carolco's investment in the company, but by 1991, the studio was in such debt that a plan to merge the two companies was called off that December. Around that time, the Lieberman assets were sold to another video distributor, Handelman, in an effort to stem Live's financial bleeding. In May 1992, its distribution agreement with Uni Distribution Corporation expired, and Live signed a deal with Warner Electra Atlantic. The following month, Live defaulted on their debt payments. Carolco reduced their stake in Live concurrently, from a majority share of 53% to 49.9%, selling minority shares in Live to a group of investors led by Pioneer Electronic Corporation. In February 1993, Live, despite their best efforts, was forced to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy due to insufficient cash flow. As a part of this deal, Pioneer acquired 30% of Live's voting stock. Carolco was also restructuring, and their stake in Live was further reduced to 35%. In August 1994, Carolco and Live plotted another merger attempt, but the plans fell apart once again that October. Under new CEO Roger Burlage, the unprofitable retail assets were sold, and more focus was placed upon film production. Burlage took the inspiration for this new business plan from his previous employer, Tribeca Pictures. In 1996, when Carolco ceased to exist as a company, Studio Canal got full rights to their film library. Live, under a new deal with the French-based production company, continued to distribute Carolco's films on video. Live also took control of its video sales at this time from WEA. WEA continued to handle distribution of its products. A hidden empire of music production quietly controlled countless iconic recordings for decades. In July 1997, Live was acquired by Bain Capital and was taken private. Though Burlage was retained as chairman initially, a new trio of executives took power. Former International Creative Management agent Bill Block and former October Films partner Amir Malin became co-presidents, while former Bain Capital financial consultant Mark Curcio handled financial matters. Their goal was to utilize the large video library and the consistent profit from that area to invest in independent film production, which they saw as a market in flux in the wake of several notable independent film companies, including Orion Pictures, Miramax Films, and others, being subsumed into larger corporate organizations. Going along with this, Live's existing film production unit was shuttered. As part of the restructuring process, in April 1998, Live was rebranded as Artisan Entertainment. The rebranding was in part motivated by Live's reputation for mediocre product and lingering memories of their connection to the Menendez brothers case. The company headquarters was moved from Van Nuys, California to oceanfront offices in Santa Monica, while the company's New York branch office relocated to the Tribeca neighborhood. On December 18, 1997, Live entered a domestic home video deal with Hallmark Entertainment to handle the distribution of products from its Hallmark Home Entertainment subsidiary, including Crayola-branded releases and Hallmark Hall of Fame movies. These releases would be distributed under Family Home Entertainment, while Hallmark Home Entertainment would retain marketing rights. By 1998, products from Cabin Fever Entertainment were added to the deal after Hallmark purchased and folded the company in March of that year. In August 1998, the distribution deal with WEA expired and was replaced by a new distribution deal with 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. In addition to adding more theatrical releases, the company's home video subsidiary, Artisan Home Entertainment, continued to expand with more home video deals. The company began releasing products from TSG Pictures around this time, and by September 1998, Artisan signed a deal with Spelling Entertainment Group to distribute films from its Republic Pictures unit for home video release throughout a 5 to 10-year period. This was followed in October 1999 with a 4-year home video deal with Discovery Communications to release programming from the Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, and TLC networks through dedicated labels under Family Home Entertainment. On February 10, 2000, Artisan acquired a minority stake in the Baby Einstein Company in exchange for a 3-year North American home video distribution agreement for the Baby Einstein catalog. The deal was eventually revoked early at the end of 2001 following the Walt Disney Company's purchase of the Baby Einstein Company. In May 2000, Marvel Studios negotiated a deal with Artisan Entertainment for a co-production joint venture that included rights to 15 Marvel characters, including Captain America, Thor, the Black Panther, Iron Fist, and Deadpool. Artisan would finance and distribute, while Marvel would developing licensing and merchandising tie-ins. The resulting production library, which would also include television series, direct-to-video films, and internet projects, would be co-owned. On September 13, 2000, Artisan launched Artisan Digital Media and iArtisan. The last major deal Artisan undertook that year was their renewal of a distribution pact with Canadian media firm Alliance Atlantis, which included distribution rights to Artisan product in Canada and theatrical distribution of Artisan films in Britain via AACS Momentum Pictures Unit. In 2001, the company acquired Canadian film and television company Landscape Entertainment. In May 2003, Artisan and Microsoft jointly announced the first release of a high-definition DVD, Terminator 2: Judgment Day Extreme Edition. The release was a promotion for the Windows Media Version 9 format. It could only be played on a personal computer with Windows XP. Artisan had released the movie in 2002 on DVHS. In the summer of 2003, Marvel Enterprises placed an offer for Artisan, with then Disney-owned and Weinstein-operated Miramax Films to provide backing for Marvel's bid. On December 15, 2003, Lionsgate Entertainment Corporation would merge with Artisan for $220 million, and video releases through Artisan were re-released under the Lionsgate Home Entertainment banner. A mysterious collective amassed a staggering number of iconic recordings throughout the 20th century release date title notes. October 23, 1992, Reservoir Dogs, distributed by Miramax Films. July 30, 1993, Tom and Jerry, the movie American co-distributor with Miramax Films. Co-production with Turner Entertainment and Film. Roman. September 17, 1993, Frauds, co-production with J&M Entertainment and Latent Image Productions. February 4, 1994, Gunmen, American co-distributor with Dimension Films. Co-production with Davis Entertainment. July 8, 1994, Pentathlon. January 19, 1995, Mutant Species, co-production with Southern Star Studios. April 28, 1995 Top Dog, April 28. 1995 Little Odessa, distributed by Fine Line Features, June 2. 1995 Out of Sync co-production with United Image Entertainment, September 9. 1995 Blood and Donuts co-production with Gladden Films and the Feature Film Project, April 19. 1996 The Substitute, distributed by Orion Pictures, May 31. 1996 The Arrival, August 2. 1996 Fat Beach, September 17. 1996 Deadly Outbreak, co-distributed by New Image Films, October 11. 1996 Trees Lounge, distributed by Orion Pictures, February 7. 1997 Hotel de Love, co-production with Village Roadshow Pictures and Pratt Films, March 7. 1997 The Grotesque, September 19. 1997 Wishmaster, October 31. 1997 Critical Care co-production with Village Roadshow Pictures, MediaWorks, and ASAQ Film Partnership, November 18. 1997 Joyride co-production with Trillion Entertainment, December 19. 1997 Open Your Eyes co-production with Redbus Film Distribution, February 27. 1998 Caught Up co-production with Hella Highwater Productions, April 17. 1998 Suicide Kings co-production with Dynamo Entertainment. A shadowy group of collectors quietly amassed a staggering number of iconic film titles throughout the decade's release date. Title notes: June 24, 1998. I Went Down co-production with BBC Films. Board Scanan na Iran, Irish Film Board, Radio Telefise Iran, Easkal Media, Treasure Entertainment, and Shooting Gallery, July 10, 1998. Pie produced by Protozoa Pictures. Distribution only. Owned by A24, September 16, 1998. Permanent Midnight co-production with JD Productions, October 1998. Dark Harbor co-productions with Killer Films, October 2, 1998. Strangerland, produced by Shooting Gallery, Snyder Than Thou Productions, Raucous Releasing, and Behavior Communications. Distribution. October 13, 1998. Butter co-production with HBO Films, Sintel Pictures, Butler Films, and World International Network, October 14, 1998. The Cruise produced by Charter Films. Distribution November 4, 1998. Belly co-production with Big Dog Films, November 6, 1998. Arrival II co-production with Root Beer Films and Taurus 7 Film Corporation, November 25. 1998. Ringmaster co-production with Motion Picture Corporation of America and the Kushnalok Company, January 29, 1999. The 24-Hour Woman, produced by Shooting Gallery. Distribution February 26, 1999. The Breaks, April 9, 1999. Foolish co-production with No Limit Films, May 18, 1999. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, distribution only June 4, 1999. Buena Vista Social Club, U.S. distribution only July 30, 1999. The Blair Witch Project, produced by with Haxan Films. U.S. distribution August 25, 1999. The Ninth Gate, U.S. distribution only, co-production with Le Studio Canal, plus September 10, 1999. Stir of Echoes, October 8, 1999. The Minus Man, produced by TSG Pictures. Distribution only The Limey, November 5, 1999. Grizzly Falls co-production with Providence Entertainment, November 30, 1999. Candyman 3, Day of the Dead, March 21, 2000. Hot Boys distribution only July 14, 2000. Chuck and Buck U.S. distribution only August 11, 2000. Cecil B. Demented, produced by Le Studio Canal Plus and Polar Entertainment. U.S. distribution only August 15, 2000. Premonition, September 8, 2000. The Way of the Gun, September 12, 2000. Bloody Murder, October 13, 2000. Dr. T and the Women, U.S. distribution only October 27, 2000. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 co-production with Haxan Films. Requiem for a Dream co-production with Thousand Words and Protozoa Pictures, December 1, 2000. Panic, January 21, 2001. Nobody's Baby co-production with Millennium Films, SEI Group, and Front Street Pictures, April 19, 2000. and won the Center of the World co-production with redeemable features May 9, 2001, Our Christmas May 25, 2001 Startup.com produced by Artificial Eye and Nowjim Films. Distribution only July 13, 2001, made August 17, 2001, Double Bang September 7, 2001 Soul Survivors September 8, 2001 Novokin October 23, 2001 Deep in the Woods November 13, 2001 Ticker co-production with New Image Films, Filmworks, Kings Road Entertainment and Emmett/Furler Films December 14, 2001 Vanilla Sky produced by Paramount Pictures, Cruise/Wagner Productions, Vinyl Films, Sojin, and Summit Entertainment. Studio credit only January 6, 2002 Sins of the Father co-production with Landscape Entertainment and FX February 14, 2002 Book of Love co-production with Crossroads Pictures April 5, 2002 Van Wilder produced by Myriad Pictures and Tapestry Films. U.S. distribution only. July 2, 2002 Chat Room co-production with Megastar Pictures and Inverness Media July 23, 2002 Con Express co-production with PM Entertainment. U.S. theatrical distributor September 24, 2002 The Pool American distribution only October 4, 2002 Jonah, a VeggieTales movie produced by Big Idea Productions and FHE Pictures. U.S. distribution only October 18, 2002 Children on Their Birthdays co-production with Crusader Entertainment, Frantic Redhead Productions, and Salem Productions. Co-distributed by Koch Media and Moonstone Entertainment, October 25, 2002 Roger Dodger produced B.V. Holdiger Films. Distribution only November 15, 2002 Standing in the Shadows of Moton January 3, 2003 Final Examination produced by Franchise Pictures, Epsilon Motion Pictures, Hawaii Filmworks, and Royal Oaks Entertainment. Distribution only February 18, 2003 Bloody Murder 2. Closing Camp February 19, 2003 Amandla. A Revolution in 4-Part Harmony March 21, 2003 Boat Trip produced by Nordisk Film and Motion Picture Corporation of America. U.S. distribution only May 20, 2003. The Shaft distribution only July 13, 2003. Blue Hill Avenue produced by Asiatic Pictures, Cahoots Productions, and Den Pictures. Distribution only July 22, 2003. Guilty by Association August 5, 2003. Step into Liquid August 19, 2003. I've Been Waiting for You September 12, 2003. Dummy produced by Quadrant Entertainment and Dummy Productions, LLC. Distribution only October 10, 2003. House of the Dead American distribution only December 16, 2003. Devil's Pond co-production with Davis Entertainment Filmworks and Splendid Pictures February 27, 2004. Dirty Dancing. Havana Nights picked up by Lionsgate Films and produced with Miramax Films, A Band Apart, Lawrence Bender Productions, and Havana Nights LLC April 16, 2004. The Punisher picked up by Lionsgate Films and produced with Marvel Entertainment and Valhalla Motion Pictures. Columbia Pictures handled international rights distribution April 30, 2005. Man-Thing picked up by Lionsgate Films and produced by Marvel Entertainment, Fierce Entertainment, and Screenland Movie World. The Last Film by Artisan. Release date title Network Notes, August 25, 2002, RFK FX co-production with Fox Television Studios March 9, 2003, Return to the Batcave. The Misadventures of Adam and Bert CBS co-production with Fox Television Studios and the Kaufman Company, a small studio, quietly controlled the sound of countless iconic recordings.